Okay, I'm not 100% sure what this is. I've got quite a few things due for delivery today, actually. Books and all sorts. The bag is wet. It rained today for 5 minutes. First time it's rained in this town in quite some time. Right, that, I know what that is. Guys, a lot. It's heavier than I expected. Right, okay, just 2 items apparently. But then, you never know. This is an underquilt, or underblanket as they call it. I don't want to damage this bag because I might keep it as you sell it. Oh, I've got plenty of bags. It's already been ripped open anyway. Yeah, customs have a habit of ripping stuff open in case there's something that's in there. I don't think I'm going to need the instructions somehow. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. You know, you would hook on each end. The only issue I'm going to have with this really, aside from the weight, it's 850 kilograms marked. It's actually written on there, that's unusual. Most of the stuff you get at AliExpress, you don't really have the writing on it. It's just no brand whatsoever. This actually doesn't have a brand, but it's got writing on it. Anyway, it says here, it's good for plus 20 Celsius and plus 5 Celsius. I like the bag, the straps. That's actually a nice strong feature. That's more military style than the usual stuff you would get at a bargain price, so to speak. It means you can compress it a lot more. So that, really I don't want to open it now because I want to actually get it out, and I'm not getting the hammock out today. I can't really use it until I actually get it strung up between trees, because when you take stuff out of the bags, don't pull the thing out. Doesn't matter if it's a sleeping bag, a hammock or an underquilt. Grab hold of the item and then pull the bag off. Yeah, that's why you get handles on the bottom of these bags, because that way you're putting strain on the bag, not the item. Right, it's basically a sleeping bag for your hammock. The only issue I might have with this, it's got a brand name on it, Gear Top. The only issue I might have with it, because it's got basically simple thing to attach stuff to, so you just hook it on, is the length, because it is a standard length for a hammock, except my hammock is longer than standard hammock. My hammock is a 3 meter long 2-person one. So generally these bags so far what I got from AliExpress, the bags have always been plenty big enough to shove stuff in. Will I be able to get it in, or am I got to roll it up first? Because of this type of material, you can scrunch it up quite horrendously without having to worry about damaging it. Unlike other things like the hammock, because the hammock has, yep, that fits in nicely, because the hammock has the underwire brad type thing to make it a pop-up. Right, that is in there. Yeah, it's got nice packaging, drawstrings, I like that. Sometimes you get things and they really skimp on the packaging. My oven ready ground sheet foam thing that I use as an over blanket now, it's brilliant, but the bag it came in was the cheapest possible. But then I didn't buy it for the bag, I bought it for the thing. So this means, because it's actual quality things, it adds to the weight, but it also means you've got a bit more reassurance that you can really, don't do one at a time, do one and then go around. Otherwise you find it bending over one side and you could damage it. So just like putting on a corset till, if you get a woman with a corset, or a bloke, same thing. And you can find yourself, get it nice and tight. If you get too far, it starts wrinkling up like a gymnast's forehead. Just pull the sides up. So that is the underquilt, which hopefully, click, and you can watch me putting it up on Saturday night when I go out. Could be pissing down the rain, which would be nice for a change. I like the rain. Okay, this is a video for the unboxing thing of the underquilt as it's pissing down the rain. Right, the underquilt is working. My hammock is 3 meters long, And the underquilt is written down as being 2.4 metres. It's got a little tie on, it's got a little snap hook thingy like a carabiner, like a little baby one you can hook on the end of your hammock. But you can always lengthen it because it's also got little elasticated bits. So I'm going to lengthen it at the footy end later on, because at the moment it's doing the job. I mean, you can see no underquilt, 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 underquilt. So it's doing the job. It's gives me complete protection from the wind. I'm not going to know properly until tonight, probably 3 o'clock in the morning when I wake up for a piss. But it seems to be doing a pretty good job. It was 850 grams, which is a bit heavy to carry, but come winter I'm going to appreciate it. I'm walking while limping, as opposed to chucking it in a car. Okay, I am not getting wet, I am not getting wet, I am not getting wet. Right. Okie dokie, I have underquilt, underquilt, and the underquilt. So what I've done is I just lengthened that by cot length, like 9 inches. So that way I'm not putting too much strain on it when I'm in the hammock. And yeah, not a bad little setup. Doesn't look brilliant, but it does the bloody job. My only real concern is, see, that side's fine, it's tied to that dead log I always use. That one is a bit too mobile, so what I might have to do is get some heavier logs just to keep it in place, because it does start fucking bugs coming out again. What I might have to do is do that fire again, just burn a bit of paper, chuck on some twigs, just to help get rid of the bugs. So yeah, me lying down and chilling out doesn't really work. My brain is still on civilization, which means sitting down, it takes me an